There is a concerning warning in Bernard's Handbook in Episode 2 of Silo Season 2, which begs the issue of what it means and how it relates to the man from the other silo. The Apple TV Plus sci-fi series introduces one twist after another in its first few episodes, as opposed to using a slow-burn storytelling technique like Silo Season 1. While the conclusion of Silo Season 2 Episode 1 introduces a new, enigmatic character, Episode 2 gives a sneak peek at how intriguing the main plot may get in later installments. The scene in Silo, Season 2, Episode 2, where Bernard examines the remains of a nearby silo via Juliette's helmet camera and questions whether his own silo would suffer the same fate, is one of the show's most memorable scenes. In Silo 18, he even consults his manual, The Order, to determine what steps he should take to put an end to the impending uprising. To his dismay, the manual only states, in the event of a failed cleaning, prepare for war. The guide states that one of the worst things that may happen to a silo is a failed cleaning. All of the residents who left Silo 18 before Juliette cleaned the lens on the camera outside were duped by the VR hologram displayed through their helmets, as the conclusion of Silo Season 1 shows. They believed that by cleaning the camera's lens, those inside would be able to see how green and curious life was. The two made their way to the helmsman, and those inside were being cleaned just in time for a Silo 2 to be called. But Juliette sees through the deception and knows that the projection on her helmet is not genuine. She even refuses to wipe the lens, reminding her followers that they are being misled, in defiance of the silo's regulations. The act of not cleaning acts as the catalyst for a rebellion because it demonstrates that the tyranny of the silo's leaders is being questioned, as are their laws. The Order's founders are aware that breaking even one rule can get out of hand and spark a full-scale conflict between the silo's conformers and rebels. As a result, the guide cautions that someone in Bernard's shoes ought to be prepared for confrontation. Episode 1 of Silo Season 2 depicts what transpired in a second underground vault following a rebellion. It draws attention to how the rebels in the silo waged a war against the conformers before leaving to pursue freedom. But as Juliette and Bernard learn, almost everyone in the silo was slain in the conflict. Bernard appears to be cautioned by the Order's protocol against a similar scenario, in which the start of a revolt might ultimately result in the deaths of everyone. Juliette also meets a man in the new silo in the closing seconds of Episode 1 of Silo Season 2. Although his identity is not disclosed in the episode, he appears to be the sole survivor of the uprising and the conflict that followed, which claimed everyone else's lives. The figure may already be recognizable to those who have read Hugh Howey's Silo books, but future episodes of Silo Season 2 will probably provide more details about his identity and past.